What if I told you that men reveal their deepest feelings not through words, but through a secret language that most women completely miss? Today, we're diving into the hidden psychology of male intimacy, and I'm talking about the real signs, not the obvious ones everyone talks about. Stick around because sign number 3 will literally change how you see every relationship. Look, forget everything you think you know about how men show love. Forget the flowers, the I love yous, even the grand gestures. They're surface level. What we're exploring today goes deeper into the unconscious realm where Carl Jung, the legendary psychologist, said our truest selves live. And here's the thing most people don't realize. A man's body tells the truth when his words might not. So, if you've ever wondered whether he's just attracted to you or actually falling for you, this video will give you the answer. But first, smash that like button if you're ready for some real talk about love and psychology. Your engagement tells YouTube to show this to more people who need to hear it. Sign 1. The soul scanner. First sign, and this one's powerful. The soul scanner. Picture this. You're in an intimate moment, and instead of looking away or closing his eyes, he's studying you. Not in a creepy way, but like he's trying to memorize your soul. Here's what's happening psychologically. When a man maintains deep eye contact during intimacy, he's doing something that requires massive emotional courage. He's essentially saying, I'm not hiding from you. Jung called this the meeting of two personalities. And when it happens, both people are transformed. But here's the kicker. Most men avoid this level of connection. It's too vulnerable, too real. They'll look at your body, sure, but not into your eyes, not into your essence. I once had a viewer tell me her ex would literally close his eyes during every intimate moment. She thought he was just in the zone. Turns out he was avoiding connection entirely. So pay attention. If he's looking at you like he's seeing you for the first time every time, that's not lust. That's love brewing. And there's a neurological reason for this. When we're genuinely connected to someone, our pupils dilate, our breathing sinks, and we enter what scientists call limbic synchronization. His brain is literally rewiring itself around you. Quick test. Next time you're together, notice where his eyes go. Surface level guys, focus on the physical. Soul deep guys, focus on you. Second sign, the joy thief. Now, I call this the joy thief because when a man is truly falling for you, he literally steals his happiness from yours. Here's what I mean. You know how some guys are clearly just going through the motions? They're focused on their own experience, their own satisfaction. It's transactional. But watch what happens when real feelings are involved. He becomes obsessed with your reactions, your breath, your expressions, what makes you smile. It all becomes more important to him than his own experience. Jung talked about something called the anima, the feminine aspect within every man. When he's truly connected to you, this part of him awakens. Storytelling element. Think about it this way. Remember being a kid and watching someone open a gift you picked out for them? That anticipation, that joy you felt from their joy, that's exactly what's happening here, but on a much deeper level. The psychology behind this is fascinating. When men are just physically attracted, their ego is in control. It's about conquest, about proving something. But when love enters the picture, the ego steps aside. Suddenly, your pleasure becomes the pathway to his fulfillment. Red flag alert. If he seems mechanical, if he doesn't ask questions, if he just does his thing and checks out mentally, those feelings aren't deep yet. Green flag. If he's constantly checking in, if he seems genuinely curious about what you enjoy, if your happiness lights him up, congratulations, you've activated something much deeper. Now, before we dive into sign number 3, the one that reveals everything, let me ask you something. Have you ever experienced that moment after intimacy where everything just felt different? Like something shifted between you two? Because what I'm about to share explains exactly why that happens, and it's going to blow your mind. Also, drop a comment right now and tell me, what's the most surprising thing a guy has done that made you realize his feelings were deeper than you thought? Sign number 3, the afterglow guardian. This is the big one, people. This is where you separate the players from the soulmates. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. What happens after intimacy reveals everything about a man's true feelings. Jung said there are moments when our rational mind takes a back seat and our unconscious takes the wheel. The minutes after physical intimacy, that's exactly one of those moments. So here's your litmus test. Does he immediately create distance, roll over, check his phone, start talking about random stuff, or just fall asleep? Or does he pull you closer? Does he seem almost reluctant to break the spell? Does he stroke your hair, whisper something meaningful, or just hold you like he's afraid you might disappear? Here's the psychology. When a man is only physically attracted, the moment his body is satisfied, his mind snaps back to everything else, work, his phone, what's next. But when deeper feelings are involved, his unconscious doesn't want the connection to end. His soul is trying to extend the bridge between you two. I've talked to hundreds of women about this, and the pattern is always the same. The guys who became long-term partners, husbands, the loves of their lives, they were the ones who treated the afterglow like sacred time. And here's something beautiful. In these moments, men often reveal things they'd never say otherwise. Dreams, fears, childhood memories. It's like the intimacy creates a safe space for his true self to emerge. So pay attention. If he's sharing, if he's vulnerable, if he seems almost childlike in his openness, that's his unconscious telling you he feels safe with you. That's love taking root. Final sign, the invisible choreographer. This one's almost mystical, and it's something Jung would have called an expression of the collective unconscious. Have you ever noticed how sometimes you and someone just flow together, like there's an invisible choreographer directing your movements? When real connection exists, your body starts speaking a language that bypasses your conscious minds. Here's what's happening. Your nervous systems are literally syncing up. Your breathing matches his. Your movements complement each other without thinking. Your hearts might even beat in rhythm. Scientists call this limbic synchronization, but Jung would have called it the archetype of divine union, that ancient human longing for wholeness through connection with another. The difference is stark. With casual connections, everyone stays in their own bubble. Movements are uncoordinated. There's a sense of separation, even in closeness. But when love is present, it's like watching a dance that was choreographed in another realm. Here's how to recognize it. Pay attention to the small things. Does his hand find yours exactly when you need it? Do you find yourselves moving in perfect sync without planning it? Does your breathing naturally match his? These aren't coincidences. They're your souls recognizing each other. Now, let's talk about why all of this happens. Carl Jung believes that every man carries within him an anima, his inner feminine counterpart. When he falls in love, he's not just attracted to you physically. He's recognizing something that completes a part of his unconscious self. But here's where it gets really interesting. True mature love, according to Jung, requires something most people avoid. Encountering not just the idealized version of each other, but also the shadow, those parts of ourselves we'd rather hide. In intimate moments, when all the social masks fall away, that's when the shadow emerges. And here's the test. Does he run from it, or does he stay and work through it? Because authentic love isn't just about the beautiful moments. It's about being willing to see and accept the full human being in front of you, light and shadow both. The signs we've discussed today, they're not just cute behaviors. They're indicators of psychological maturity, of a man who's ready for real transformation through relationship. And that's why understanding this psychology is so powerful for you. You're not just looking for someone who's attracted to you. You're looking for someone who's ready to grow alongside you. So there you have it, the 4 secret signs that reveal when a man is falling deep. The soul scanner, deep eye contact that reaches beyond the physical. The joy thief, your happiness becomes his priority. The afterglow guardian, he treasures the vulnerable moments after. And the invisible choreographer, your souls dance in perfect sync. Remember this, the body rarely lies, especially in moments when conscious control fades away. Trust what you observe, trust your intuition. But here's my challenge to you. Don't just consume this information, use it. Become a conscious observer of the connections in your life. And I want to hear from you. Which of these signs resonates most with your experience? Have you noticed patterns in your relationships that now make more sense? Drop your stories in the comments below. Your insights might help another woman recognize real love when she sees it. If this video opened your eyes to something new, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of love and relationships. And remember, you deserve someone who doesn't just want your body, but cherishes your soul. I'll see you in the next video where we're diving into the female psychology of attraction and what men miss when they're trying to win your heart. Until then, stay conscious, stay powerful, and trust your worth.